you do what works for you. You're just jumping on. We are working on our birthday messages. I just want everybody to know that while I'm working on these, I'm so damn excited. Our Weight Watchers weigh in just opened back up today, and I'm the type of person that I got to have that accountability. So most people would not be excited. I am, so that they can say, Lindsey, where did this extra 15 pounds come that you just gained? And be like, well, y'all weren't open because of the COVID. So just kidding. I'm very, very excited. Which hence we have to weigh with like this full, we have all these strict rules that you have to weigh on. So I'm wearing the minimal amount of clothes that I can because you can't weigh naked. So next thing that we're going to work on is our custom conscious comments. We're going to go fast today because we got a lot to get in a little bit of time. So we're only going to spend 4 minutes on custom conscious comments. Why do I start with custom? I want to start getting these people to the top of your news feed before we post our Wellness Wednesday post or before we work in our stories. So 4 minutes, custom conscious comments. What a custom conscious comment. I'm starting this, but I'm going to tell you what it is because that way, if it's recorded, we can let people know. A custom conscious comment is physically going in to whatever social media that you work on and just really doing, like, for instance, this girl's talking about she's 4.5 weeks into her Camp Gladiator. She's so excited. She's only lost 2 pounds, but look at your before and after. So I'm going to really go in there and say, oh my gosh, that's paying off for you. Do you recommend Camp Gladiator? That's where you go. You're going to make a comment. You want to get people to like, know, and trust you. This is how you do it. But you need to really try as best as you can to end with a question. Because if you don't, then they're not going to come back and say anything to you, and you want them to. I have a lot of people that are starting like their 21-day workouts back. So go in and get a conversation started. So 4 minutes is already started. Get going. I try to make these throughout the day because people's posts change. So make sure that you're doing the best that you can do with getting in there and getting people to the top of your news feed. There's going to be times, guys, that you're not going to be able to end with a question, and that's okay. But get your honey in there and get it done. Sorry, y'all are having to hear my clicks because I can't turn my phone off. Okay, I will, because that's annoying as heck for me too. All right, so we just did our custom conscious comments. We're gonna spend I'm gonna give you another 3 minutes. I'm gonna give you 4 minutes. So today, Wellness Wednesday, Work It Wednesday, whatever kind of Wednesday, I went on ahead and posted mine earlier. I like to get, because I get up early, not all the time, but I've been doing not as good here lately. My post, sorry, I had to get to it. I did the famous ones that I save. Um, and I saved it from several weeks ago. I posted it several months ago, but I keep going back to it. So I did my before and after picture, and it's just a Wellness Wednesday. So I want you to do that. Another thing I did in my stories, guys, I love Sculpt. I personally call it my fat burning capsules because the word skinny and me just don't go hand in hand. So I call them my fat burning capsules, thanks to Tiffany, because I needed another name for them. And that's in my stories today. You're more than welcome to go stalk my stories and see what I posted, but I did some before or I did some text things that people said about Sculpt. I did a story about Sculpt, and then I finished it up with what Sculpt is, and then how people can get it for free if they order their 3-step system. And I'm also getting I'm adding on free shipping because I'm at the end. I have a couple of people that need to thrive for free, and so if I get anybody, I'm going to throw them up under them just as a common courtesy thing. So I've done my stories, I've done my Wellness Wednesday. I want you to get in there and get it done now that you've made your custom conscious comments. Time is of the essence. If you're not finding stories that, like, you're not finding stuff and saving them for the week after and you're posting something that somebody else did, guys, don't do that. It's not nice. But I save my stuff, and I save it in my notes, and at the top of it I'll write in my notes, I'll write, if I find something really cool, I'll write Wellness Wednesday, Transformation Tuesday, Work. This is how ghetto I am. Thrive. I know we have a leadership retreat in 2 weeks. I saw a post that I loved, so I wrote Thrive Tribe. In bold, I wrote Work Poolside. So the next time that I get to go to a pool, I'm gonna post that. I have a Justin post, a weight loss post. Like, that's what I do in my notes, is I write like what it's in regards to, and then I post what the post is, edit it the way I need it. So I just copy and paste it and go. If you're not doing that, shame on you. But I'm going to say this again for the people in the back. It's not y'all, it's for the recorders. If somebody posts something, do not go and copy and paste it and post it on your timeline. Save it for next Wellness Wednesday, or edit it, take it into Lingo Jam. I think it's Lingo. I use Lingo Jam, and I'll type out like the funny, you know how you get the funny what Wellness Wednesdays, or you know how people change their fonts. I use Lingo Jam. It's free. I go and I type a couple of words to change it up some, but change it up for algorithms. It's a respect thing. And one thing I will tell you during these working power half hours, do not go back and check your messages, check your anything. Let's work. And then when we're done, we'll go back and, because I have like 5 or 6 messages back from birthdays, reach outs, which we're fixing to do for our auto ships. So make sure that you go back to that. You don't stop what you're doing. Finish what you're doing. Trust me. Um, I'm doing a lot more talking because I've done my work and you have 15 seconds, but stories are where my most people have come from. Stories, 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 stories. So if you're not consistent, and I don't just post what y'all saw today about my sculpt, I post real life things, like funny things. Like today, I worked out with my niece and nephew, whom are going to kill me because I was in there pumping it up while they were sleeping. That's just, sorry, I'm not going to get off my regimen for somebody else. Um, so real, you got to put your daily crazies in there along with your sharing tactics. So the next thing we're going to do tomorrow is auto ship day. So I'm hoping that most people have already checked with their auto shippers, but if your people are like me, they don't get back with you immediately. So we're going to spend 3 minutes doing our reach outs on our auto ships. This is not your time to crawl back into your shell and not ask. This is, hey, I would love for you to try the chocolate shakes. Or, you know what? We have the variety pack of shakes. I would love for you to try those. Or, you know what? You've been on the regular DFT. I would love to see what the Black Label would do for you. Whatever it is. Or you want to add sculpt to your, I see that you're working out, Susan. I would love to see if you would like to add sculpt. Whatever it is, you need to be doing those reach outs. We're going to spend 3 minutes because nobody wants to get an unexpected auto ship. That will lose a customer and give you the worst word of mouth that you possibly can. 3 minutes on working for your thriving for free, or I'm sorry, working on your auto ships. So that's super important. Guys, if you don't have any auto ships, but you have people that have paused, they can still go back in and make an auto ship. So reach out to those. Hey, I would love to get your auto ship started back tomorrow. I'd love to put $25 on your credits to get you the Mama's Mood support back. Are you interested? And you can go in and edit their auto ship for tomorrow. So don't sit here and think that just because you don't have an auto ship, you can't be working. Reach out to your old customers and say, hey, if you start your auto ship again tomorrow, I'm going to throw, $20 on I'm going to throw some credits your way. Don't even have to say an amount. It could be $10. Just, what's the worst they're going to say? No, or they're going to ghost you. Okay, let's go. Like, for instance, I'm just going to, honesty is the best policy. I have a lady that's breaking out really bad with her DFTs. I know it's the weather here in Texas, but she wants to hold off on those. So instead of saying, okay, that's fine, I'm like, you know what? I see that you're working out. How about we add sculpt in there and hold off on the patch this month, because she still wants to do her pills and shakes. So I'm not lessening anything. I'm doing that. I also know she loves Boost. So I added in, the greens are going to really help with not wearing the DFT. So it's all in the way that you word it, but you've got to reach out to these individuals and not just assume that they know everything. All right, so we have done all of that. Now we're going to do some follow-ups, because I think that is so, so important to do follow-ups right now. If you have the $25 in credits, that's what you are going to go and follow up on. And that's super simple. I meant to get some verbiage up in here, but I didn't do it in time. So you're going to do that. Another follow-up is, one thing I love to do is I love to go into my chat my messenger, and I will go and type in the word weight loss. I will go and type in the word exercise. I will go and type in something that along the lines of whatever, and then I will go and put that into then I'll find who they are and I'll go and message them, say, hey, are you ready to start your Mama's Mood Support? Because I had a lot of people when I did a live video on Mama's Mood Support, but then not going in order. So this is my time. Lingo Jam, Tiffany, is just a free, you just go Google it. And you'll see what I'm talking about. That's how people change their wording. Here are some, I'm going to put this up for you. You better get your butt ready to copy and paste it. These are another great way to reach out to people. Well, you know, press the word copy and do the word be. Well, I'm having heck this morning, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to copy that. This is some verbiage, which is really funny. Yesterday, I posted this in my team page, and people were like, oh my God, that's great. Guys, this is the verbiage I've been using for months because of Kayla Fox. So when I saw that people hadn't been using this, it's crazy to me. I can't post it for whatever reason. So give me a minute. Tiffany or Susan? Tiffany, I know.
It's just this the verbiage you put in your team page yesterday that you're wanting to put in there.
For whatever reason, it will not let me post it. So
okay.
Post that in there. Yeah, it's just that great verbiage. What it is, guys, is it's giving you the opportunity to just talk to your customers and customize a package and asking them if it's a message skeleton is what you call it. And it's just how you should flow and how you should build and how you should add on. So that's what we're going to do with our follow-ups today. So either you're going to go and you're going to follow up with everybody that has the $25, waiting for Susan to put it up.
Fine.
Or can you get it? It won't let me copy them. It's in my notes, but it won't go over.
Hold on.
Maybe I do know the word weight loss is misspelled, but y'all can fix it. I saw that.
Hold on.
It makes a beep, beep noise back at me. I want to punch the computer.
Okay. It was just because it was too long. I'm starting to put it in there now.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I'll do it. You keep talking.
This is just great verbiage for anybody. So we're going to spend 5 minutes on doing this. Guys, like I said, everybody's in a different place in their business. Some people have a lot of accounts that have the $25. That's where you need to focus. So on number one, instead of saying, hey, blank, I have some Thrive specials. Hey, Susan, you have those $25 in credits, and I had some other specials along with that open up. Do you want the details? Then you're just going to follow down through. Guys, if you're not copy and pasting this, you're crazy. But I know it's in Thriving Sisters team page. I know that Tiffany put it in hers. Susan, I don't know if you've had a chance to put it in yours yet. This might be too hard to try to copy and paste, but it gives you 1, 2, 3, and 4. This all goes along with what Susan said on her Monday Night Freedom Thrivers thing too. So this is how it is. I know that if you get to a certain number and you're like, well, Lindsey, I can't do that. Guys, come on. You know what you can do. You have to edit it to what promos, what specials that you can do. This is just a skeleton. This is just to build off of. So if you're in a position where you don't have $25 in credits, then you just change the amounts and the amounts. That's all you have to do. And one thing I have learned over these last 6 months is I've started off with the full price and worked my way down. And the people that are paying the $150 and I've added on like a $25 credit for sculpt or giving them free sculpt are my continuous customers. All the people that I gave a half off deal to, they don't stay long term because the next month, when that next month comes up and I tell them it's $150, they start crawling out and backwards because they don't have it right in. So the most important thing, start off with the big packages and work your way. Guys, I'm only going to give you 3 more minutes to work on this. And I've got to get working on it too. I've got so many follow-ups. but you know what's working for you. So you go. I love it when you do your follow ups and people get back with you immediately. Mine always happens when I'm on the road and I can't message back. It just drives me nuts. All right, guys. So we did our follow ups. This is one of those things that it's month end. I mean, you're going to be doing this on the daily, every single day, reaching out, following up. But the one thing that I want you to really, really focus on and that helps is I go into that messenger and I just type in mood support or whatever, or maybe you just type in promo and see who all jumps up on your, because it'll pull every single person in your messenger up that you've given a promo to, and work off of those people first, because they've obviously were interested and you don't, it's not a, remember, some people have to see this 25 times before they actually jump. Payday is probably Friday for a lot of people. Sorry, I'm having to look at my calendar. Last but not least, you know how I feel about groups, and I've done a horrible job with groups, but today starts back Weight Watchers for me. So that's the group that I'm in. So I'm going to go and make a post in regards to just being excited and all of that. So I want you to go on ahead and we're going to spend 3 minutes in your groups. Here's the most important thing. You can sit here and post in your or comment in your groups until you're blue in the face. I want you to be bold and go make a post within your group that people look at. Get your name up to the top. I know that Susan and Tiffany they are in dog groups, so I encourage them to see what kind of games they played for the summer, or if they have their dog in swimming lessons. I don't even know if that's a thing, but just okay, you get the gist of things. I'm going to go and say who is excited about Weight Watchers meetings opening back up here in Denton, Texas, because I'm pretty sure it's not everywhere, but I am excited. So that's going to strum up 3 minutes, guys. Work. If you've not found a group yet, I want to encourage you to find what you're passionate about. If you're a sewer, a crocheter, if you play cornhole, if you, I don't know what it is that you do, but go and find that group and start interacting in it and watch things. One of my newest thrivers is from North Carolina, New York City. And I found her through Weight Watchers. She is a new thriver. She ordered on the $25, started off with balance, and then I got her up to order the Mama's Mood support. So It works, guys. It works. 3 minutes, Greeks. All right. So we worked in our groups. We did our follow ups. We did our posting. We did our stories. So here's the most important, we got our mind right. So here's the thing, go and conquer the day. Go and work like it's the last 48 hours. I have seen crazy, crazy things happen. I really want to encourage you, if you're sitting here and you have customers that have stopped or paused their auto ship, go reach out to them and just see if they would be interested in restarting it for tomorrow. You never know if you don't ask, guys. Lots of people are getting back to work. Lots of people are, not spending money like they normally would, and they're ready to get their health on track. So here is your opportunity to make that happen and do those reach outs. So with that, everyone have a Wellness Wednesday, and tomorrow you'll be here with Jessica at 10:30 Central Standard Time. So with that, y'all have a great day, and we will talk to you soon.